The Supreme Court now reviewing the Trump administration's push to end protections for so-called dreamers. Lawyers for both sides made their arguments in front of justices today. At the same time, demonstrators gathered outside the Supreme Court building in support of the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals program. DACA protects undocumented immigrants who were brought to the U.S. as children from deportation. President Obama put it in place with an executive order. The Trump administration is now fighting to undo it. A ruling is not expected for several months. The decision will affect around 700,000 undocumented immigrants currently in the U.S. There are an estimated 10,000 protected under DACA just in Indiana.
Yeah, they now await word if the nation's high court may force them to return to countries they've never known. News 8's David Williams talked to two dreamers today. David?
Well, two different families with similar stories. Their parents brought them here to the U.S. years ago for a better life as very young children. Tonight, two dreamers braved our camera to tell me their story.
I think that there are a lot of people who are scared right now. There are a lot of people who are nervous.
19-year-old Marcos Navarro Garcia was born in Mexico and came to the U.S. when he was about 2 years old.
Being a dreamer doesn't mean that you live in fear. It means that you have hope and that you keep going and that you work to build the future that your parents wanted you to build.
18-year-old Abigail Hernandez came to the U.S. when she was 11 months old and grew up in Indy and attends Ivy Tech.
It's been a struggle, but we're fighting through it.
Garcia grew up in Lafayette. He has a driver's license, social security number, and is a Butler University sophomore.
Because of DACA, I'm able to function almost as fully as a U.S. citizen.
Garcia and Hernandez are two of hundreds of thousands of DACA dreamers sitting in limbo right now.
It just brings me sadness because, like, I know it wasn't right coming here illegally, but this is all I know. This is where I basically grew up, was raised in.
Now they wait to see if the Supreme Court will allow President Trump to shut down the program.
I'd like for the Supreme Court to rule in my favor. I hope they see it in my favor. However, I'm not going to sit here and beg them and try to paint myself as a victim who has no hope, because I have hope.
There are people who want the DACA program to end and strongly disagree with DACA dreamers.
I'd love to see them try. Come deport me. My work authorization is as good as anybody's. I'd love to see them try.
Immigration attorney Megan Pastrana tells me they remind DACA dreamers to make sure they renew their status and try to keep it as long as they're able. We want to know what you think. Join the conversation right now on my Facebook and Twitter pages. I'm David Williams, Wish TV, News 8. Brooke?
David, thank you.